Okay, everyone. My name is Silken. Whatever. Silken Mask. Not special characters. I wonder if I could put a blank space in between them. So I have been playing this game like for more than 4 years. I have decided on creating a new account because game got too easy on my main account. I was just brute forcing everything. I made a mistake of raising my characters too much, and now I can't have fun playing the game because game got too easy. So this time I won't raise my characters that much, and I will get the fun I had used to get before, hopefully. And when I look back to the most fun I had with this game, it is when my characters were around E1 max and I was getting someone else's maxed out character to carry me. I think that was the most fun. The game was still challenging, but it is not like there was no hope situation. God damn it. When will my fluency get better? This fucking damn English. So don't make the mistake I made. At least for the 4 stars and below characters, leave them at E1. Because when the game gets too easy, you can't just make them reduce their levels. The character stays at whatever levels they were increased to. Take my hand! Okay, donkey. I take your hand. Yeah, don't make the mistake I made. Because there is no option to down level your characters. I think it is fine to raise your 6 stars to maximum, since you will use them as carries. But if you want to keep the game challenging, don't raise your 4 stars and below above E1 max, because E2 is the power spike. After you get them to E2 even, for them game gets too easy. I can't skip it. No, I can. I forgot. I won't read the goddamn story. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. There is so much happening in this story. Because I know. Because I read that shit. Yeah, one enemy will appear from red box and go to the blue box. Pretty simple. This is an enemy that we must defeat. Doctor! Yeah, shut up. You fucking donkey. And you do that and you place them. This stupid ass. God damn it, I can't even speed up right now. Yeah, this is a ranged unit. Basically, melee units go below the ground and range units go the high ground, is what I would like to say. And you can assign them like directions, like this. So she will attack the right side. And she will block the enemies. She can block 2 enemies at once, because I know that from my experience. Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
God damn it. Now that PC client is here, I got my excuse to finally create a new account. This is the number of enemies, and this is the life points you have. That means even if all the enemies go to the blue box, you still win the stage, because you have 30 life points. That is how much they don't want you to lose. Oh, this is pause or not, which is entirely useless. I think it can be useful from time to time. This is the speed up button I mentioned before. When they have this stupid yellow thingy above their head, that means their skill are ready. Is ready. Then you select them like this, and if you click here, they will get retreated to the back bottom of the screen, and you can click here to use their skill. Just like that. And this is the fucking bar that is filling up right now. That is basically your currency to deploy your characters. Every character needs some sort, a bit of them to be deployed. And there is a unit limit, that means how much character you can deploy to the field. And this currency is called DP, deployment points, basically. And this is the, we will crank that up so it will go faster. What a dumb name, Doberman. He's a dumbass. Yeah. You can't fail this shit anyway, since you have 30 life points. Can I retreat them? Fuck, I can't. The game doesn't let me. See, this is regenerating over time at the rate of 1 per second. Usually, unless you get a challenge debuff that reduces the rate. But 99% of the time it is 1 per second. And using this gives like 11 of that. Like, look at this shit. Pew. And you can activate skills like this. God damn it, game. Don't put to fucking 1x speed. Fantastic.
Mission accomplished.
Fuck. That is the last one. Auto. Oh, I can skip. Wait. How is this? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. Usually you can hold down the fucking button to speed them up. By the way, I didn't intentionally do that, she just appeared there. She's a dirty woman. Why the fuck do I even bother with this?
おかえり、ドクター。
Okairi. Doctor. Yeah. God, I don't want to fucking go through to make the base again. Fuck that shit. Yeah. Shut up. God damn it, I know your gacha system, you fucking cunts.
すみません。ドクターの質
And
問
that is the
こちらで
gacha.
よろしかったでしょうか。
They got me. Gotcha. Yeah.
皆さんの戦い方を
Yeah.
しっかり勉強させていただきます。
Oh, they won't fucking shut up for a second. Yeah, I know. Go. Press start. Yeah, I know. Skip. Oh, there it is. I was trying to make that. The fuck? They added new things? I wonder if they fucking edit the story. Back when I played, it was pretty fucking long. It was longer than the Bible. And they were really proud of that. Even though the characters are doing nothing but prattling on and on. As I said, I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. Don't read this shit. Like, let me skip at 32x. Look at this shit. At 32x, it took like 10 seconds. That means it was at least 3 to 4 minutes. I don't know. Or would it become 5 minutes? Anyway. As I said, you can just select the places to deploy them. The green highlighted tiles are the spaces you can deploy them on. You can do this. You can do this shit. Adjust the speed. I previously assigned the key from my older account. So I can use the one-handed play to play this game. I have only assigned by my mouse buttons, so I can play it one-handed. I would recommend doing so.
Mission accomplished.
Early chapters are pretty easy. You can just deploy your operators and things will get done. They didn't fix it. There is still so much needless banter. Yeah. Yeah. Cannot be changed. Sometimes you get pages like this, but they are pretty rare. It is usually the tutorial stages. So that red line showed me the path they will take to reach the box. It's a vital information that I always forgot to pay attention to. They can do it. So there are healers like that. To heal their HP, they can't attack enemies.
Mission accomplished.
医師見習いのハイビスカスです。
思う存分戦えたのう。
In my old account, I made a niche for myself. Niche. I was basically using only female operators. Operators are characters that you pull for. Basically, you deploy your operators to the field. These are your operators. By clicking here, you can quickly assign them like this to the mission.
はい、わかりました。失望はさせません。
And you can sort them here.
あとは私がお守りします。
There is more here. As I said, I will keep the game challenging for myself, since I know how to play the game. I won't level them up, but you can press here, which takes you to the operator level up screen. You can increase their level here. You can level their skill. And you can promote them through here. And you can see what they will get upon promotion. 5 stars and below get up to 2 skills, with the exception of this donkey. Since she is the main character, she can have up to 3. She is the only exception though. 6 stars can get up to 3 skills. The third one being the strongest usually. Not always, but usually. This is the dupe screen. You use your character dupes to strengthen them. Strengthen. How does that pronounced? Anyway, you use them to power them up. They are pretty negligible, you can ignore them. You won't lose much by not getting the dupes. Just one dupe is enough. And these are talents, traits and such. This is the class of the character. This is her trait, deals arts damage. That is the arts is the fancy word of the magic. Basically, she deals magic damage that goes through defense. So, if the enemy has high defense, she will be the ideal option. And her talent currently question marks. Let's see if it will get revealed. Nah. It usually gets revealed here, but I guess she is the exception. And you can click here to see their info, their voice line and such, and you can change them here. You can see their outfits here, skins. They are pretty easy to get, so don't waste your money on them. This is the basically quick travel menu. I advise memorizing this, at least the home button, base button and store button. Those 3 will be really useful. Something else. This is the favorite button. Basically, when you do this, you say that this operator is my favorite. So she appears first For example, if you press it here, she appears first. Let me show it here. Fuck, she already appears first. Wait a minute. Let's see. If I press it here and press it here, now she is the first one. That is basically the gist of it, and this here is the ribbon. This is character classes, which doesn't really mean shit. Like, at this point in the game, we have all kinds of characters that these classes doesn't mean shit. I guess you can say that vanguards always suck. Yeah. Specialists usually suck too, with exceptions. But you can be sure that vanguards will always suck. Their whole job is producing deployment points, which is generally useless. And you can select your other squads here, make them. Anyway, let's get into the action. The fuck do you mean?
ドクター
Fucking yeah. What is this shit? You. Don't give me this. You garbage. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. What are these? You can check it out. This is the currency you use to pull for characters. This is the premium currency. You use them to buy skins and pull for characters. Which every event comes with a source. Like every stage gives you one, and every event stage basically gives you one, so you have a steady supply of them. So don't worry about them much. Also, don't use them to restore your sanity. I will do that because I am planning on not using 6 stars. But you will usually use your 6 stars. Like you get Silver Ash, Exia, Mountain Thorn, Saria Blaze. The only good one is, in my opinion, Saria. That is the only one that gives you real late game value. The others are pretty much replaceable. There are damage options, but we have much betters nowadays. She has quite the what do you say it? Anyway. And Saria is basically the tank among them. And surprisingly, she is still the only non-limited 6 star of her class. Surprisingly. That is, her class is pretty busted. She is basically a defender that can heal. So I guess that is why they are not releasing another one. There is one more 6 star defender in her class, but that character is limited character. Won't be able to get for quite a while. So if you are gonna reroll your account, roll for Saria. This is my recommendation. And I got the stuff you got goes through your depot. You use them to make free pulls from a garbage of pool. Basically, there is no good operators in this pool. Except for me. I love below 4 stars. Oh, you can select one among them. You can select whichever one you like. I would say I would choose either Silence or Project Red. I am leaning a bit more on Project Red though. She's great. She has a really good kit. And this allows her to dodge and this allows her to stun enemies, but there is always a but. There is basically a better version of her that you can get for free. And I don't know if you can get her now. She is called Crown Slayer. She is basically the better version of her, but she's 6 star, so 6 stars are more expensive to raise than the others. They are about as much as same as 5 stars though, so people usually raise their 6 stars and 4 stars, since 5 stars usually cost a bit too much. So pick whichever one you like, I guess. Then we have... oh, you can select one from here. Let's see. Spectre is good. Pitlopsis is good. Warfarin is pretty good. Other than that... yeah. I think you can make a case for Lapland, like she's really powerful in some stages, but useless in 90% of the stages. Maybe 95%. In the 5% of the stages in the game she's really useful, but she's basically another damage option outside of that. She is useful because she can disable the enemy's special abilities, but which ability that can be disabled varies from enemy to enemy, so that is why she is useless 95% of the time. This talent doesn't doing any shit. I guess it applies 8% fragile, which increases the damage taken by 8%. So I wouldn't really go for her, especially in today's Star Nerds. We have a lot of newer options to deal with those troublesome enemies. Spectre is a really good choice. Really good choice. She is basically a sharkman. Shark sister. Crazy sharkman with a chainsaw. What can you want more? She's basically one of my favorites. This is the reason you would wanna get her. Basically, when you activate her skill, she won't go below 1 HP for 15 seconds. Which is pretty good for tanking really hard-hitting enemies. She also dishes out pretty good damage. And this is a more late-term investment. She basically, not only she's a really good healer that can give SP to your operators, characters. SP is their resource to use their skills, basically, skill points. So whenever an enemy dies within her range, she and a random ally get more SP. And this is the reason you want it for the long-term investment. She basically can give a 90% attack boost to a random ally within range, and you can just manipulate her deployment to get that buff always. But usually with the cost of not being able to use her as a healer. As I said, she's the best long-term investment option among them. And Pitolopsis has a talent that fastens SP regeneration, SP recovery. So all the operators in the field gets more SP per second, basically. But she's also a really good multi-target medic. Like, this skill is really powerful at healing. And Silence has global heals, which is not that useful. It sounds great, but it's a really niche situation because you can just get more medics in your squad. Other than that, vanguards are garbage. Don't get them. Oh, you can use them to instantly promote them to Elite 2. Nice. I will use that too for her. In fact, I recommend you to use this on her. I will explain the reason pretty soon. But basically you need her to be E2. Basically in this promotion, Elite 2 rank to play one particular stage or get past one particular stage. At episode 8, they shamelessly ask you to bring E2 Amiya, which is the main character, this donkey. They shamelessly ask you to bring E2 Amiya to the stage, just to play the stage. But this is only one stage in the game, so however, if you can't play it, you can't get past the other stages blocking. That stage is blocking, which is why I would use that on her. So you won't have to worry about it. These are new operators. It is showing the new operators when you click the orange thingy. And you can adjust your sorting. I usually sort with trust, so trust is like this thingy here. The higher it is, the more stats operator gets, basically. And when you click it, you can usually see what stats the trust gives. And this is their plus symbol, their attack range, whether they are ranged or melee, and what they do, I guess. Although I wouldn't trust what it is saying here. Heck, I wouldn't even trust this one, because there are some melee units that can do ranged attacks. And there are even ranged units that can do melee attacks, as kind of. I wouldn't necessarily say melee, but they can only target basically ground enemies, despite being ranged operator. And the specialty of the ranged operators usually being able to attack flying enemies. on top of the grand ones. So ranged is always better for damage dealers. Although there are still melee operators that can do damage, so as I said, I wouldn't trust that. Neither here nor here. And this is the trait. So basically she obtains 1 DP deployment point whenever she kills an enemy. And when you retreat her, it refunds her original DP cost. You would normally get half the DP cost instead of the original one. So I can show that. That is why vanguards are useless in the game. Basically, whenever you retreat your operators, you are getting DP. It is the same as using a vanguard skill. And this is the banners or something. I guess that is the stage. This is the banner. The current banner. And this is the normal standard banner. This is limited, this is not. It says NZ. It also says NZ, but this is not the limited banner. This is the characters we already have permanently in the banners, in the banner pool. While this is a new operator, which will remain limited for a time, maybe a year, I don't exactly know, but they usually remain limited for 1 year, with the chance of appearing in other banners, though not really limited, but chance of fighting, the chance of finding this guy after this banner ends is minuscule. It's so fucking low that you might as well say that he is limited. Because there is so many fucking 6 stars in this pools. Like, look at that. You have to luck on this guy among all these to get him, basically, after this banner ends. There are also the limited characters that don't go into the usual pool. This is a special banner for the newbies. So there are some limited operators that won't go this pool. So keep that in mind. If you are free to play, save your pools for those operators, as they tend to be really powerful. My throat got harsh. Fuck. Much better. And these are options. You can adjust them later. This is the info board, bulletin board, or whatever call it. This is your mails. Just delete them after you read them. This is the daily login thingy. And this is the new player goodies. You can press here to get more sanity, which is your currency to play the stages. After you finish them, you can play the stages, as the playing the stages costs your sanity. This is your money. This is the events that are going right now. I can't enter them. This is your squads. You can rename them here to something like this. This is your operators. This is the store, the place you reap your money from your wallet. You can do your free pulls here, basically from a pool of shitty operators. Outdated, really fucking outdated operators. Although you can occasionally get one, maybe a good one of them, but that is like once in a 2 or 3 years maybe, if you are lucky. Let me pull on this shit. I need 4 stars anyway. Oh, I got 6 star. And got the titty woman. Okay, as you can see the banner newly hired operator, and you can just press this to see all the new shit you get. As you can see, I got a potential, which is the name for the dupe in this game. You can use them to get one more potential, and after I use them, they basically cost 1 deployment less to deploy. So this is their you can just press it to see HP, attack, DPS. Defense is I won't go much into detail. This is a bit of complex. This is their redeployment time. Whenever you retreat an operator, you have to wait like 70 seconds usually, and you can reduce that here in this potential thingy. The potentials basically reduce their DP cost, deployment cost, reduce their redeployment time, give them a small stat boost, and improve their talents. Those are the things they can do. For the classes, the trait is usually the most important thing. After that, operator's skills comes. So if you look at Blaze, a 6 star, she has this skill. She can attack all blocked enemies. So this is their block count 2, so that means she can block 2 enemy. And it increases to 3 at E2, Elite 2. So at Elite 2, she can block 3 enemies. I am actually glad I got her, because she has a what we call AFK skill that lasts for an unlimited duration, which makes grinding easier. It is basically don't press the buttons style gameplay. You deploy them, they automatically activate their skill and keep them activated. So this is an AFK skill too in that sense, but it is pretty underwhelming, so nobody uses it. Nobody uses it. I am still not used to talking non-stop. I usually don't talk too much. I am an introvert, you might say. She would be really hot if she was actually a human. But she has tails and fucking ears, which is immediately putting me off. Like, it is like a turn off switch for me. So I like their human parts though. So when you have a potential, you have that orange thingy annoying you there, so you can see that. And once you get that it becomes to what does that mean? It means they have potentials. Or they got a new module. Modules are pretty much endgame. Character power increasing things. Endgame grinds, I wouldn't say a grind, it's like endgame power-ups. I think that is the most apt term. Sometimes they give quite a bit boost to the operator's power, and sometimes they are pretty much useless. It is up to the developers, basically. They are at the mercy of the developer. This is your friend's thingy. This is the thing I dread the most. I fucking hate this thing. But it is also something so necessary for your account. You can't really ignore it. It is basically you are setting up a base and get resources over time from that. I recommend checking the Discord server to how to set that up, as it is really easy to mess up. You basically want 252 setup, which is like 2 trading posts, 5 factories and 2 power plants. As I said, check the Discord, as it is really easy to mess up, because I did so in my old account. You basically shouldn't raise some of the buildings levels because they hinder your. Shut up! Fucking donkey! They also talk like this. You can press here to see them better. And you can just. Fuck, I can. God damn it, stop. Much better.
やあドクター、今日の仕事内容だけ教えてもらえると助かる。
I wonder if there is someone that doesn't talk. Fuck it. You can adjust their position like this. You can zoom like this. You can do something like that and confirm. You can change the theme, which changes the look of your UI. Can keep it like that. You can change the background. Changing the background also changes the BGM, background music. So I usually keep this on because it is really soothing. I like this background music. Where the fuck am I? Oh, you can just make new configurations like this. You basically press new and adjust that, and then press the apply. Whatever. I didn't really bother with that much. So this is your depots. You can sort them like this. And you can claim your rewards by pressing the claim all button. We didn't have that button for so many years. You are really lucky. We had to press those one by one every fucking day. You can. Okay, I show this. So I show these class. These are the vanguards. These are the ones you don't want in your squad. They are mostly quality of life additions to your squad. They just make deploying your operators easier, like they are not needed in the 99% of the stages in this game. only need them at the really hardcore challenging content, which is like maybe 1% of the game, maybe not even 1%, 0.5%. This is your guards. Do they say the name of the class? No. Oh, here you can check the names of the class. Basically, these ones are usually damage options that can block enemies. These are specializes in blocking enemies. They are tanks basically. These are anti-air units. Also, nowadays you use them to annihilate everything rather than just aerial units. This is the casters. They do magic damage that goes through defense. These are healers. These are supporters that do a bunch of different shit. They debuffs, crowd controls, CCs, and those stuff. And these are your specialists that also does bunch of stuff. Like they are units like her that have significantly reduced redeployment time, so you can just use them a meat pack basically. You deploy them to stall the enemies basically, or do other shit. There are also really good damage options in this class, like top of the line, because developers decided that we are going through that route. First it was, I don't know, guards, then snipers. First the guards were meta, then snipers got meta, and now the meta is the specialist. I wonder when the casters will become meta. They are usually used to get past the enemy's defense. Other than that, they are most of the time inferior to physical damage options if you can get through the defense. They are only worthwhile using when there is a really tanky enemy. Although there are some among them that are really powerful, that you can use it for daily content, in every content. But those are the exceptions. Hey, here, let me give you a headpad. I did talk about this, and this is different. Okay, let's get back to the story. Oh, basically, you can press here to get to the most recent stage you did. This is the event. Right now I can't get in. They won't let me in. You can. This is the stages you are doing. Anyway, let's do this. As I said, you can just hold it and just do that to adjust speed. And do this to better see what it is. You can use this to speed read whatever they are blabbing on about. You can use this to adjust text size. You can press this too if you prefer this kind of reading. and you can just skip it. It gives a summary here, but it is pretty much useless. Like, they don't even say shit here. Like, if you really want to experience the story, I recommend either checking out the wiki
出発じゃ
or just watching the
よし
anime.
戦
It
闘
has
準
an anime actually.
備分かった
Just don't read the story through here, because there is so much fucking words. Useless words. That doesn't add anything to the story. They are just there to inflate word count, so China's writers can get paid. That is usually the case with the Chinese writers.
戦闘の準備をしてください
They are usually assigned a word quota they must meet to get paid. So that is why
血がたぎる
story feels bloated.
Mission accomplished.
They are basically trying to extend every fucking interaction to the maximum. They make them blab and blab and blab. They make them prattle
思う存分
with
戦えたのう
needless banter. I have never used male operators in my old account actually.
私が守る
I wonder what are they like? So this is I said the free pools you get from a shitty pool of operators. You can basically just try to fish for a 4-star or below by selecting the classes, or you can just do this if you don't wanna bother with it. Although there are some options that guarantee 4 stars. You can check those out in the Discord server in the help section. I think, I don't know. It's been so many times. I have been to that place. So getting a 4-star usually better option here, because you can then change them to their additional potential. Like whenever you max out the potential of 4 stars, then you can exchange their left out potentials, the excess potentials, for yellow cert. So it gives yellow cert only for the 4 stars and above, so you don't want 3 stars. 3 stars gives you green certs, which is a lot less useless, a lot more useless. Basically, yellow cert is the better option. So you want 4 stars from this. You can cancel it, which you never should do. Like, why would anyone want to cancel this? Once you cancel this, you lose this thing you spend on it. You can't get that back. So don't press this. It's a bait for the devil. They should really fucking take this option out. It is so predatory. There are some things basically the red dossier. If you have those, you can press this button to instantly finish this timer. Otherwise you have to wait. Damn, she's beautiful like this. Anyway, this is a training stage, so it has a pretty selected roster of operators.
分かったぞい
Yeah. Shut up. Look at this little man. He's using a bow. But whichever idiot plays them looking upward is a fucking doofus. Why would you place them like that? You would obviously want to place them looking leftward. By the way, you can't change their direction after you deploy them, so you have to plan that out ahead. Yeah.
早く逃げた方がいいですよ。みんな、狩りを始めましょ
So
う。
this is the gameplay.
指示に従います。
So if I press this button, I will retreat the operator and get a bit of deployment point. As I said, it is basically equivalent to using a vanguard operator's skill, so you should do so if you are planning on not using the vanguards.
ラテラーノ出身。射撃
Okay,
担
shut
当の
up.
ドクターの指示のおかげですね。
Shut up. So these yellow things are the premium currency. They are rewarded for each stage you do. And these are resources needed to power up your operators. Some are needed to increase their level, some are needed to increase their skill level, and such. Even promotions need some of them. So this is the sanity cost. It says here 6, so I have 122 right now. After I do this, I will get back to 16 or 17 by the time I do this stage. So if my sanity naturally doesn't increase, because they are naturally increase, like you get 1 sanity every 6 minutes, or 10 at an hour, for a total of 240 in a day.
獲物が見えるぞ。作戦開始じゃ。
They used to have these red things that specified where the aerial enemies will appear from. In modern times they don't use this anymore, so you don't know where the fuck aerial enemies will come. So yeah, I could just do something like this,
わかったぞ。
basically. After that I can do this. So this one can also attack aerial units, but she won't what is the word? Prioritize them.
治療の用意を。
So your operators prioritize fuck, I am not used to pronouncing that. Prioritize enemies that are closest to blue box. They will prioritize attacking them
命令はまだかの。
unless their trait says something like this: attacks aerial enemies first. So no matter what happens, this will attack the aerial enemies first, even if they are not that close to the blue
作
box.
戦を始めるぞ。
So if I deploy her here, she can attack here and base her attacks there. So I will just deploy
了
her
解しました。
like this, so she can focus attacking the drones. Oh, she's gonna die.
Mission accomplished.
これぐらい大したことないぜ。
This is your account experience, don't mistake that. I don't remember what do you get from leveling up. I guess you get a sanity here. You refill your sanity to full. This is the only thing I can remember. I have stopped leveling up really long time ago. Maybe they have added new things. So you can see I will gather once I clear this stage. And this stage has a 0 cost and I am back to 16. So yeah. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. But I can't. Look at this lizard. This game is actually really fun when it gets challenging. These stages are basically tutorial stages too, so don't expect much challenge. Basically telling me to add these operators. The squad. To the squad of donkey. Squad. Is it pronounced squad or squad? I wonder if I am sounding same, but those two were different actually, a little bit. So we will have aerial enemies that will come from here. And the normal ground enemies will probably use this route to get to the blue box. You can try to check enemy info, but they don't show you until you have cleared the stage once. For some reason, it is still the case. I guess they try to make the stage spoiler free, I guess. So you can press this to see the map. You can practice, which means your results won't go in one count. It is only useful when you don't have the sanity to enter the stage and you want to practice the stage. Other than that, you shouldn't use it. Oh, I have never seen this. The hell? You can clear the squad? Wow. It is the first time I am learning of that. What did I had? I had the donkey. These guys, these. What? I had this one. And that. Yeah. I guess I had these ones. Let's keep the game challenging. Let's see how much they rattle on. Wow. Finally. I can get to the stage.
最前線に立つことが
Shut up.
俺たち重装オペレーターの大事な役目なんだぜ。
Now she can handle that pretty well as level 1. Okay, something is leaking. And she's gonna fucking die. Yep. So it is not a good idea to let your operators die. Because you lose your basically deployment points for doing that. So try to retreat them before they die to to get some DP back.
おっす今よ粉々にやれ
早
You
く逃げた方
sneaky
がいい
little
ですよ
peach. You sneaky little bastard.
今度こそ自分の力を証明してみせます
Okay. So let me show you that DP generation trick. So you have deployed this 18 cost unit. It says the cost here 18. Now my deployment point dropped to 78. And look at this magic trick. Look at this. Look at that. Once I press this, it will go up. Bam. See, I generated 9 DP out of the air. That is why you won't need vanguards.
Mission accomplished.
If you retreat your operators. But most of the time, you don't even need to bother with that.
ドクター私が守る
Yeah. You can use this to increase the level of your operators, which is pretty dumb way to use them. You can basically just slide this to whatever you want and see how much do you need to get them to this level. Just use this to level them up instead of clicking the damn thing one by one. Although it can be useful in the case there are some weekly missions that want you to level your operator, so you can just use one of them to get an easy progression of that. Anyway, let's get back to the action. It is basically gist of the game. Yeah, there is a dog coming.
皆さん警戒してください
So if you deploy them right in this
承知して
timing,
おります
you actually push the enemy back, which could be used in some sort of advanced play, which doesn't come up often. It is just a party trick for the most stages.
各自配置につけ
But you can use that to stall a bit more effectively, basically. By the way, if a stage starts with a dog,
Accomplished.
that probably means the stage requires you to deploy a vanguard first.
身の程を知らない高鳴
Those stages are pretty rare though, and nowadays we have operators with really low DP costs. It doesn't matter anyway. Yeah. Do you know what other have low DP cost? The operators released nowadays. They also have really fucking low cost, while dishing out ungodly amount of damage. This is why you won't need these vanguards if you are playing with the 6 stars. Like we have 6 stars that cost like 13 DP too, and they can fucking annihilate all the map basically. I need water.
私が留守の間はくれぐれも身の安全にお気をつけください
了解
I am gonna bunch them up here.
戦闘態勢に入ります
はい
任せな
I retreated her, so I could use her later. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be enough. They will need some sort of healing though.
よいしょっと。
Particularly this midget.
よし。
Barely able to do it.
はい。血がたぎる。
You can do it. I believe in you, Wigna. Wigna. Wigna.
Hi.
How it is pronounced. Anyways, the stage is over.
Mission accomplished.
As I said, the earlier stages are pretty easy.
思う存分戦えたのう。
It still doesn't allow me to use support in
皆さん
it.
出発の準備をしてくだ
Or
さい。
maybe it allowed before, but I didn't notice. Oh, now they can come from here too. Nice.
了解。
戦闘態勢に入ります。
So here. I need to block 2 fronts. I wonder if these operators will be enough for that.
俺30。オッケ
Let
ー。
me help a bit here.
どうぞ。
I can use this here. And do some stray shots while they are going here.
おっす。あんたなんかに負けない。
God damn it.
よし。
Fuck. We are redoing. I need more blocks.
支援を要請します。私が皆さん
I guess I will stack the vanguards
ごめんなさい。
in one place and use the defender in the other.
集中して視線をまっすぐ前。
Let's try that tactic. It is 9. This is cheaper.
了解。
Let's see if barely enough. Barely.
戦闘態勢に入ります。
Nice. And I can just that's
私は一歩も引きません。
分かったぞ。
you go there.
了解しました
Attack here.
手加減はしませんよ。
I'm healer.
よいしょっと。
You need healing.
おっす。あんたなんかに負けない。
オッケー。
動かないで。
This should work out.
Mission accomplished.
皆さん素晴らしい
Okay.
戦いぶりでした。ドクターも褒めてほしい。まあ
Yeah. You can.
私が守る。
It teaches me how to upgrade the skills basically. This is the upgrade menu. And you press this to upgrade skills. You can see what will happen through here. This is the skill level 1, this is the skill level 2. So I will get 5 more attack speed whenever I press the skill. And it doesn't change anything other than that, basically. And I need 4 of these books to upgrade them. I got bunch more things. these tutorial stages are pretty easy. Oh, Cruise is one of the better DPS options back when I start the game. I think she still is.
どうして
Although
みんな仲良く
I think her 5-star version is free and it is basically an upgrade over this. What? Did it do that before?
私たちにお任せください。
What?
うんうん
Fuck.
と
Oh. Now they give me the fucking midget.
分かったよ
I was like, where is my caster?
Mission accomplished.
おーい
I don't remember shit even though, I mean, it's been basically more than 4 years since I have played these stages. They will conversion here, so this is the checkpoint, basically. I want to pile my operators here if I want to handle the 2 lane at the same time, or I can just separate them. Both are viable options, depending on how much strength you have. Oh, this is the support unit. This is the strongest operator in the game. Support unit. You can basically get someone else's overpowered unit and carry you through the stage. Nowadays, the most powered unit is... the most broken units are here. 2 of them appeared. And here this guy is really powerful. She is basically make your units unkillable. Like she heals so much. They are your units become pseudo immortal. She is a great buffer. These are... oh, she can attack globally. Again, she is a great unit. These 2 are great units. This one is like a cockroach. She is really hard to kill, on top of doing really good damage. And this one just pretty much nukes everything. This one is, in my opinion, the most broken operator in the game. She is dishing out freaking a lot of damage. And she is basically unkillable. Like, she is really fucking hard to kill. Like, look at her skill. Here. Her skill even gives her 11 seconds of invul... heck, not even her. In this range, no one can defeat it once you activate this skill for the 2nd time, but she will get retreated. So it is 11 seconds of invulnerability or unkillability, whatever it is called. Your operators basically won't die for 11 seconds when you do that in this range. Like, the only thing is missing in her kit is some sort of resistance ignore, but other than that, she's the perfect operator. She's also really cool. I like her. Like, she not only deals top of the line damage, she also makes your entire team unkillable at the same time. Is that busted? By the way, This is one of those units I said that can attack aerial units, even though she is specified as melee here. Once you activate this skill, she can attack aerial units with ranged attacks. So, as you might have suspected, they literally throw the balance out of the window at the modern age of Arknights. Okay. From the guards, this guy is pretty good. She's kinda good. Like, she has a really strong niche of doing percent-based damage, but this is really specific in my opinion. So you can press here to refresh and get new set of characters. She is pretty OP and super limited collab character. Other than that, she is also pretty busted on top of the busted. Yeah, really busted. Vanguards are vanguards, they just produce CP. This is the defender I talked about before, the limited one. The defender that can heal. This is the limited one. This is the only non-limited 6-star one. Which is why I said, if you are gonna reroll your account, try to go for this character. She's also quite decent. Yeah. By the way, there is particular combo in this game that utilizes this operator and this operator. Like, both of them limited operator. This guy is also limited operator. As you might have suspect, they are like... they tend to be really OP. So her skills allows her to revive any ground unit. And the defender from before is a ground unit, so after her 11-second duration of unkillable state ends and she forcefully retreats from the map, she can just bring her back to life and make her activate her skill again. So that is a 22 seconds of unkillable on top of shit ton of damage. On top of that, she really does quite a bit of damage too. Like, she's pretty nasty. This is the... people think this guy is the most broken character nowadays. Like, this guy is really broken, but all he does is do damage in a global range though. Basically, so... what the fuck this homeless guy doing to me? Anyway. So, for me, all he does is damage, which is why he is not the most broken operator in the game for me. Like, he is easily replaceable. There are a ton of operators that can do damage, even though they can't do this much damage. They can still do damage. So... yeah. This guy, you can say, does the most damage among all of them, but that is all he can do. He can't bring back units to life like this gal here, or make your entire team unkillable like this woman. And even I would argue even this guy is more powerful than him, although his power mostly comes from this thing that he applies. Her crowd control is pretty decent too, but it is mostly thanks to this. It basically allows enemies to attack for no reason and waste their attack 3 times. So, and this guy is really good at applying that debuff, so, and he can adjust make enemies go certain directions, lure them to, or more appropriately, lure them to some certain places in the map. He probably throws a cat and all the enemies goes toward the cat to pet it, and the pet explodes and gives them brain damage, basically. Here, I will show you. Yeah. Probably this guy can solve the map. Anyway. I haven't played with male operators much, since my niche was playing with the female ones. Oh, you can do something like this. Just from the E2 state, he's just one-shotting. Great. So it's an unlimited duration skill, so now the cat thrown and it will give, now it didn't give brain damage. Basically that bar feels, it gives them a brain damage and they miss 3 of their attacks, or waste 3 of their attacks. Yeah, this is kinda gist of it. That bar feels, it gives them brain damage, but they are so weak that it doesn't even feel.
皆さん素晴らしい戦いぶりでした。
Yeah.
ドクターも褒めてほしい。まあ戻ってからにしてね。めんどくさい。
Go, midget. I believe in you. You can do it. Yeah. It is teaching me AoE casters, basically. They do AoE damage.
目標地点に到着します。みんな、敵が来ますよ。
Mission accomplished.
Oh, there are AoE casters like that can do AoE damage, but there are also AoE snipers. There are AoE guards. Okay, once you clear a stage, this option will appear, unless you clear the stage. What the fuck are you saying? God damn it. Just okay, get them.
わかりました。
So if you clear a stage using a support unit, you can't auto-deploy. But if you clear the stage like this, you can just press this and it will automatically play the stage for you based on what you did before. It will replicate what you did before, basically, and play the stage, and you can adjust how many times it will play the stage to like the cost increase to 36 and it will get you 6 times the reward basically for doing the stage ones. And you can see the cost changes. So you don't want to use support units on the stages you will farm. And those stages you can just check them out in the Discord server of the game. When I mean Discord server, I mean the Discord server of the game.
獲物が見えるぞ。作戦開始じゃ。
了解。
Okay, I vaguely remember this stage. Vaguely.
そうだ。
Okay. I wonder if she can defeat that.
行きます。
はい。
Should be fine.
了解しました。
俺30。
Yeah, she can remain there.
何を亡霊だってお前を救う。どうもよ。
わかりました。
Here you can do something to Donkey. By the way, you can use a trick like this, like let me show you. By the time enemy reaches that guy, I can deploy this and the enemy will attack this one. So if he was in low HP, that move could save him.
術師だ。占いの結
It
果。
also pushes the enemy,
勝利。
so you can use the push to make enemies enter into a certain range they wouldn't. Basically, like whenever you deploy an operator here, enemy stops right at the edge of this tile. It doesn't enter this tile, but if you do the trick I showed before, the enemy will be stuck right in between these tiles. So it will be like it occupies these two tiles at the same time. So you can use that little trick to get the enemy into a range or something. Let's use the homeless bastard. The better one. Whatever. Should be enough. I need AoE. Give me AoE, you fucking asshole. So for this guy you just fucking deploy this and everything explodes. Pretty much brained gameplay like this. There it is. I don't even need to deploy them. His personal damage usually not this high.
むやみに戦に溺れる。お前たちには進歩はないな。
And he now deploys his balls faster, basically. Yeah, it is pretty much brain death like this. You basically drop nukes on top of the enemies.
Mission accomplished.
Which is pretty boring to me.
この勝利を
Like,
ドクター
there was no strategy to that fight. I feel filthy for doing that.
ドクター、私が守る。
In fact, I will play the play that stage again. What the hell? Oh, these are dailies. These are weeklies. And these are one-time rewards. So in weeklies, at least you want to get these. These are pretty limited, time-gated materials that used to give the characters that late game power increase I talked about before. The modules. You use them to give your operators modules. Whatever, I will do it later. What do you mean? I should expose my personal information, you fucking piece of shit game. So this is your profile. And do things, I guess. I never bothered with it personally. So this is your friend list. You can add friends here. You can assign a support unit of your choice, so others can get them. I will assign Donkey here, or someone I will always keep at level 1 to grief some fucker. Anyway, I guess you can do that. What are these? Oh, these are the previous event thingies. You can read them and get rewards and shit. And these are also previous event thingies. Oh, these are stories, I see. These are your operators that you get. Whenever you get an operator, it will fill these blocks, basically, like this. So you can get some kind of rewards here by raising these operators' trust. So yeah, it even shows you percentage. These are info on the enemies. These are training thingies. I don't know what the fuck that is. They introduced that pretty recently, but I didn't even fucking bother. It was something related to adjusting your profile. And these were, yeah, I think you can unlock these theories here, then you will get a reward at the end of it. I think it shows like the reward is this guy and his put dupes and profile icon and shit. So you can get a skin. This is a skin, not an operator. This is an operator. This is operator. So operators basically have their dupes here, and skins doesn't. So they give out free skins as well. Yeah. It says like you need 7 of them and you will get these. Unlock all the stories to obtain above rewards. This is your medals, which is, I guess, your bragging rights if you care about that. I don't care personally. These are modules. They can only be equipped at Elite 2, which is like late game. Basically at Elite 2 they are reaching their peak power, which is why I won't do that on my 4 stars, because I plan to play the game with them. And E2 is too much powerful even for them. They make the game too easy. E2. I guess that's it. You can go to friends. I showed that. And yeah, it is basically the gist of it. Okay, I am gonna finish the tutorial stages and fucking quit this. There are still things to talk about, but I need to go.
一緒に遊ぼう。
Yo,
早く逃げた方がいいですよ。
attack him. Damn it. I deployed that
お
prematurely.
バカさんたち、僕が相手だよ。
Anyway, I can just retreat him.
指示に従います。
Go! You can do it. Okay. She won't die because her skill heals herself.
ドクター、
Wait, this is the different skill. No!
ここが僕のホームだ。
It is the wrong skill. God damn it, Devs, why did you give her that skill? That is the skill 1, not skill 2. I guess she is not elite 1. Damn it. You can do it, you can do it. I believe in you. No! No. Go, 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 go.
オッケー。
God damn it.
申し訳ありません。
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have deployed him.
私たち
I
に
was too
お任せください
quick on my fingers.
一緒に遊ぼう。
Uh,
オラオラ。
Fuck this shit. That is a lesson to learn. Don't be quick to deploy your operators. See what the stage has to store. But sometimes you get impatient like me,
ドクター、ここが僕のホームだよ。
and that will cost you the stage.
指示にしそれ。
Mission accomplished.
ビーグルって言います。
ドクターの指示のおかげですね。
This is the training stage. Let's do that pretty quick too. I'm gonna speedrun this. Oh! Faster! Now they are gonna yap, I bet. Not now. When are
貫く。
they gonna yap? Oh, here.
戦っている時は眠
Here you go.
ここは安全です。ここだよ。
貫く。
Sometimes the enemy is blocked later.
狙
Gets a small displacement, like instead of being blocked here, they are now blocked here, which is slightly closer to the blue box, which will make your operators shift their attack focus from the enemy here to the enemy here, which might mess things up. So it's a really specific scenario. So
来いよ。
ここにいたのね。
みんな、私に続け。
you can also use that to shift enemies, but that is pretty much really advanced territory.
敵を
Like
一人残らず
it is the pro territory.
ロドスのみんなはやっぱり最高です。
And this guy exists. I completely forgot about him.
行ってくる。援護よろしくな。
That little bastard.
よかった。
Mm, Those dogs are too much for a...
戦闘態勢に入ります。手加減はしませんよ。
Okay.
各位戦闘の準備をお願いします。
So this guy has quite a bit of HP, I bet.
よし。
早く逃げた方がいいですよ。
Let me place my operators in advance.
おす、血がたぎる。ここは安全です。手加減はしませんよ。
There. No! There's a ranged enemy coming from there. Oh, nice. There is no enemy here. So they prioritize the ranged enemy.
それ。
はい、皆さんが私のことを信じてくれてますから。ドクター。
That's a really fortunate timing.
手加減はしませんよ。
Mission accomplished.
So even veterans like me can mess things up, so...
皆さん素晴らしい戦いぶりでした。ドクターも褒めてほしい。
Shut up, midget.
ドクター、私が
Yeah,
守る。
yeah. Oh, these are opened. So there is an event now, so all of them opened, but they usually rotate. You can see the days they will open usually in the bottom. So this one gives you skill books. This one gives you red shirts, which you will use in the store to obtain promotion thingies and module blocks, which are really time limited and you should get them. Oh, I can enter that. Yeah. The vampire that will suck your wallet. Yeah, I know. So these are the pay to win things. These are promotion materials. These are instant E2. You can be pay to win in this game. This gives you a module thingies that are really time limited. This is premium currency, these are packs basically. So these are green shirts that you get from 3 stars and below. I guess you can see the rules here from here. So up to 6 duplicates you get these whenever you get duplicates, and after that you can trade them. No, not trade them, you get them whenever you acquire those operators again. So you get 30 green shirt. For example, if you get a 4 star after the 6th dupe, then you also get a token. Tokens are normally used to give your operators their dupe bonus, but after dupe 6 you can just trade them for these things. And the 4 stars gives you 1 yellow sword, which are better than the green sword. So in the yellow sword you want to clear all this, and after that you will enter the second phase and you want these 2, and you can maybe pick that up if you have either pulls. If you did pulls, get some materials for powering up your operators. For the yellow swords you can trade them for operators that released or updated, you might say, that you want. So if you have 180 you can exchange them get this woman. Although this shows you them at their max level with max skills. So after you get 258 yellow swords, you want to use them all to get these permits, but not before 258 because the price of them gets increased every time the phase shifts. So this is 10, this is more, this is even more, this is even more, and like that. Of course you get more pulls too, like this is 10 pull and this is 20 pull. These are 1, 2 and 5s for a total of 38 pulls. But again, this resets at the start of each month, so you don't want to get them before you get to 258. Otherwise you will just waste your tickets. And you can get these skins and operators. These are operators. These are skins. You can get these too, but I wouldn't recommend getting them unless you are spending money in the game. If you are free to play, don't get these, even though they are pretty limited. The yellow swords are more valuable than these. So this is the kernel banner, or the banner for the really fucking outdated operators. You normally, for every, like, there is no point to pulling in this banner. These units are really fucking outdated. There are some exceptions, but you basically don't want to pull this banner ever, because whenever you pull them, they give you these blue swords, which can only be usable in this shop and not this shop or this shop. So yeah, and these are the red swords I talked about before. You should get 4 of these each month, and you can get operators. These are 4 stars, these are 5 stars. It is usually a good idea to get one of them, although I wouldn't recommend getting the 5-star ones. Among them, Ethan has a really good crowd control, but he requires E2 to access that, and his module makes his crowd control really busted. Other than that, the others are decent too, but nothing something to write home about. Like, these are not gonna replace your 6 stars, with the maybe exception of Ethan for doing crowd control, but you would generally want the guy I showed you earlier, the one that threw the cat. You get these materials after pulling on the limited banner, which you can exchange for materials to power up your operators. These are basically rerun currency. So whenever a rerun of the event you already did before runs, you can get the items you had before, or you get before, and it will give you these swords, and you can use them to get these. This is basically the gist of the store. So you get the red swords here. These are base upgrade materials. You use them to upgrade your base, which generates resources over time. These are money, and these are level up books. But I really am not used to talking this much. I am perched.
行ってくる。援護よろしくな。
みんな狩りを始めましょう。
分かった。
よし。
早く逃げた方がいいですよ。
戦闘態勢に入ります。
各位戦闘の準備をお願いします。
動かないで。
You can do a trick like this to protect her, although she won't be able to attack anymore.
了解しました。絶対許しません。分かったよ。
どうぞ。
絶対許しません。
了解しました。
手加減はしませんよ。
Just pile them up here.
はい。
Use your skill.
お見通しですよ。
Yay! No! No!
行きます。
No! You can do it! Yay!
Accomplished.
We did it! We did it! I forgot to place the healer.
皆さん素晴らしい戦いぶりでした。ドクターも褒
I
めてほ
think
しい。
this kind of gameplay is more fun than
ドクター、
simply using
私が
your
守る。
6 stars and rolling through everything. The goddamn vampire is back again. By the way, she will be released in the future as an operator. So, if you started the game close to the window I published this video, you might want to save your pulls for her, although she's a vanguard, so... Even though she will be beside the limited unit, so...
Debris cleared.
You
Debris
cleared. Yeah. I remembered you cleared some debris and build your base.
Debris
I completely forgot about that.
Debris cleared.
Yeah.
Debris
I am
cleared.
cleaning, you bitch. Shut up.
Infrastructure complete.
Yeah. What if I want to?
Infrastructure complete.
I want something else, you can't.
Infrastructure complete.
Oh yeah. This is the gist of it. Yeah. You can assign operators like
防音
this.
室はある？ギターを弾きたいの。お願い。
And you can choose what do you want to get over time. And just like that. And this is the trading post. You get first you get the metal bars, gold bars, then trade them for money.
太陽の光が届かない隅っこに。
So operators has
Received.
their skills to work faster, so you want to optimize that, which is the least fun part of the base management. So this one gives power to your base. You need to upgrade this to upgrade your buildings to their max capacity or max efficiency, max power. So and this is level 3, you will be able to get this one, which is better than this one or this one. So you generally want the higher one. And you can also get these goals over time. And these are basically Elite 2 materials. You need these to promote your operators to Elite 2. And you can even get some pulling currency. They require rack or device. Did they add devices later? I don't remember them. Anyway, because of this shit, they make all the operators require some sort of rack, because they don't want players to exchange them for pulling currency. So a lot of operators will require some sort of rack or their upgraded material, basically the bigger rack. So yeah, you really want a lot of them. They are really scarce because so many operators need them. The sneaky devs, they don't want you to get your pulling currency from here, so they make all the operators require those racks to get their power up. So you can just press the max, so it will run till this time, which is not gonna happen because it has 24 capacity, which is like, how much is that? I don't wanna fucking. Anyway, you will. What I mean is, you will reach the capacity before this time. So I personally check them every 12 hours or twice a day. Although I don't really do that anymore. I even stopped doing that because I don't need them. I don't really care in my main account. Like there is no harm to doing this, just put it to max. And after you get those golds, you can exchange them for the money here. This is your power used by your base, so you can go up to 6 and you can increase those 6 by upgrading your power plant. And these are drones that are used to fast forward your work, basically. Fuck. See, after this reaches level 3, I can use drones to accelerate the rate it is giving me. Accelerate, so it will require less time to generate this resource in particular, or that's the resource in here. You get the gist of it. You use these drones to speed up things, basically. So you can. Yeah. Shut up, vampire bitch. So in here, what, you can assign an operator here? Yeah. So this thing here is where you get your most trust from. Your operators, the operator you place here get the most trust, while the operators placed below get not much trust, but they still get trust. Basically, you want to place operator here, you want to gain their trust most than the other operators that you want to build trust with. Use them here. Fuck, I need to drink some water. Fuck. Okay, much better. So if I use this bitch here, she will get the most trust from assigning here, and this bitch here get a bit less trust, but she will still get trust. You get the gist of it. I don't know what is the use of the operator though. What the fuck was this thing doing? Anyway, you can press here to clean some debris.
Debris cleared. Debris cleared. Debris cleared. Debris cleared.
So basically you don't want these things and these things to you don't want these things and these things to raise to maximum. There are some particular ones that you want to make it maximum, but those are pretty specific, so as I said, check this game's Discord server to get help how to build your base. You usually want all this here to get to their max, and you will only build 2 power plants, not anymore. Also, I didn't need to unlock that, so this is a bit of wasted material. Anyway, you can build a dorm here,
Infrastructure complete.
and you can build your workshop, I guess. What the fuck, how do I build them? Oh, I need to fucking do the stage, of course, because I used it here. Anyway, so after you press here, you'll get an overview of the things. So you can press the operators that have skills for this will be displayed first, and their skill icon will light up like this one. These operators' skills are not applicable to this particular building. So when this one is assigned to this building, all trading posts order efficiency plus 7%. And whenever she is working, she will lose some of her morale. After that, you can place her into a dorm to recover her morale. You can adjust presets here and change to them pretty quickly. This one, for example, gives me 30% speed bonus when I am doing the level up thingy. I am procuring level up books. So this gives 25% for everything. This is same. This starts with 20% and raises to 25 over the course of 5 hours. And you get the gist of it. And this one gives 30% efficiency. This is 25 and this is 20. And these also give some drone recovery rate. So this one basically your drone recovery speed. Basically it doesn't matter. You can just add them as a preset, and you can later do this to change their position, or just press here basically. Up this one to the preset, up this one as well. Okay, that was basically the gist of the how to build your base. And there are some bonuses you can see here. Their morale, I don't know how that pronounced. Morale, I don't know. Anyway, the rate the thingy consumes is reduced because of this pitch here. Now it is normal. It is consumed at the rate of 1 per hour. But if I place her here, it will get reduced. It is the base effect of the control center, I think. Because her skills doesn't have anything relating to that. And you can see their morale here after you click the building. Like this is 20. This. It also shows you speed at the rate they are charging. Like order efficiency, 38%. This is 31%. This is 38 because of this vicious skill, which has more, 7% more. And after that you can just click here to press their morale. Now her morale is maximum, basically 24. I think, yeah, this is the base morale recovery speed. How the fuck did they get plus? Is it because of these two? No. Interesting. I don't think it is because of this here. Let's see. So these icons means it is not procuring materials anymore. Basically it tells you to assign someone or it won't produce anything. Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. Maybe from the ambience. Yeah, I think this is the reason. So they get like almost 2 morale per hour. You can just press this to automatically rotate the rotation. So this will change the wheels and just like that. And do this. By the way, this option becomes a notification icon here that then you can press to rotate your operators automatically when they drop to 0 morale. So don't worry about their morale too much. You just click the rotate button that appears over here later when their morale gets to 0. Then press the rest button to rest your operators in the dormitory. And that is the gist of it. Okay, I am done explaining this too. Fuck. I need to get that
Doctor.
shit done.
私が守る。
Others. These are my key binding. Yeah, this one. No, it won't annoy me every time I exit the base. Okay, let's finish. Oh, I already finished this. I see. Now I can go to chapter 1. Okay, I will resume the chapter 1 later. I am tired. I am not used to speaking this much, probably. Anyway, there is no need to worry about that much. This is from the event that is going on right now for the PC version. Celebrating it. This is basically one pool. As I said, shut up. Oh, you can just yeah, shut up. You can also buy furniture here to assign them to dormitory, and it will give you this much ambience, which is 5k is the max. So yeah, you'll get the max bonus of morale recovery rate with the 5k. As I said, these are the pulling thingies you buy. They are here too. These are only usable in the outdated units banner. Also, only use this in the outdated units banner, because they are generally not worth to spend your pulling currency on, that you can use in the other banners. And you can buy outfits here with, like, I can buy this immediately, like this. I will buy it because I am a sucker for ties. I love ties. Even though I don't like Furies, my love for ties outweighs my dislike for Furies, you could say. Those are really nice, wow. Okay, it is that easy to get those skins. You get those skins with the premium currency. You can also use your premium currency to change them into the red rocks. Like this is 820 and now it is 1000. I got 180 from that. And my yellow rock reduced to 0. Basically, I can also use to get sanity. I can show that in the later one. I forgot how much it's restored. Anyway, we can see later. I almost did my list. Oh, you can use this to skip annihilation stages, which are like your weekly pool income stages. Those stages are really fucking long, so these are really helpful. Try to get them. I see the annihilation. What the fuck, this looks like fucking 15 FPS. Anyway, it doesn't show the... I guess there will be a new... This is fucking annoying. Just do that, I don't care. I don't like seeing those orange thingies. The fuck is this? Oh, this is the thing I said as a new better racing thing, loose leaf or something. Create some sort of card, I think. I didn't really bothered much. What the fuck I just... Oh, I see. You are like showing your credit card to the others, basically. Remove that shit. I am free to play. Like that. You can customize it here with fucking templates, or can add them here. Okay. Can I zoom in? Can I zoom in? Fuck. Anyway. Oh, I can. This match. Fuck. Okay. That seems fine. I can add these decorations. And... fuck is this? I can add this to... the fuck? How is this a fucking background? The hell? This is overground, if anything. Anyway. There it is. What is this fashion gallery? Oh, these are all the skins in the game. You can check them out here. This is cosmetics, like this is profile icon. This is whatever that is, I don't know. This is background. I think this is main menu background. And this is the main menu theme. And there is collection thingy. Integrated strategies is basically this game's roguelike mode. It actually is pretty good for getting materials fast. How do I add my goddamn thing here? Nope, don't do that. How can I add this to here? Fuck. Oh, I think these are related to the fucking those skins thingy. Are these paid or something? Yeah, I think they might be paid. Whatever, I don't care. And profile page. This is my okay. 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 Just add everything, I don't care. I exist. Yay, I am existing. Yay. Yeah. You can't see my loose leaf though. I wish I could add that here. There is no option. What is this? Birthday. I don't care. I can hit this. Anyway, it is it for today. I'm gonna continue this later. Can I use my skin here? No. This game sucks. It doesn't even allow me to use the skin I bought.